Good morning. This is another video brought by DuramaxTechGuide.com. Today we have a 2005 Duramax 2500 GMC. It had the head gaskets done by a local shop here. So customer says it's still leaking coolant. Well, we've done a pressure test on the system, and it looked like everything was okay. They said it had a bad water pump, but the water pump wasn't leaking. I found the leak here. If you look up in here, you can see that coolant. You see, it's a leaky spot coming right out of that gasket. So as the truck is getting hot, the heads are expanding because they're aluminum and the block's iron. And you can see this right here. It's actually got coolant coming out of it. I had it under pressure at 18 pounds for almost 20 minutes. You can see the coolant's also coming out of the back portion of the head too. I know you can barely see that, but if you look where that blue tang comes out, that's the actual head gasket. By the way, that's how you tell what levels these are, A, B, or C, is by there's some dots in that metal tab back there. So I know it's hard for you to see it, but I'll get my flashlight up and they're good enough. But you can see it's leaking out of the back also. So now I want you to understand that also may be a leak on one of the lines up on the top of the motor that is making this do this. But to really verify, we need to take the air hose, pressurize this thing back up, get it up in the air, and check. You can see that's actual coolant. If you look here, right there, that's coolant dripping off of the head. So there's some common rules with these. Some guys will machine these heads after they get them for warpage. GM will not let any of these heads fly if they have any warpage whatsoever. They have to have a brand new head. So keep that in mind. If you do go to the Chevy dealership, most of your dealers will not resurface a head. But I can see this coolant seeping all around the gasket. You might be able to see a little better if I don't put so much light up there, but that's dripping off of that head. I'm going to pressurize this back up and take an air hose and clean up around here and see what we got. I just hope that this guy's $9,000 head gasket job isn't busted. You know, and you can go with the ARP head studs on these too. They're more money, but they have a lot more clamping force. So we'll keep you posted on this. This is what we just found. So any questions, DuramaxTechGuide@hotmail.com. Feel free to email me. You have a great day. Okay, we're just making a second shot of this video here where you can see it. Can you see it now? That is actual coolant coming off of that gasket. See that brand new blue gasket? Those are not factory gaskets. Those are aftermarket gaskets. And see how they have rivets in them? There was two different styles of gaskets. These 2005s were famous for failures. And let's see if I can get a shot back here. See that coolant leaking on the back there now? I'm going to get a better shot here. Sorry about this camera. You can see it. There you go. See it coming off the back. So it could be a faulty head, not torqued properly. GM has new torque policy now for these heads. Now you can see that really good there. So let's clean all this up and put some pressure on it. Make sure we don't have a leak somewhere on the top, dripping on down. But my guess is it's got to be a faulty gasket. But to be sure, I will find out. Have a great day.